She's just admin, Claire laughed, tossing her hair like that line alone had earned her applause. Everyone chuckled. Polite, shallow. Except her fiancé. He frowned, confused, then turned to me, voice warm, curious. And what do you actually do? I looked at Claire, let her smile linger, too smug, too sure. Then I turned to him. One word, I said. Valebrook. The room froze. Claire's father set his glass down too hard. Her mother went pale. And Claire stopped breathing altogether. She finally realized who I was. We met 4 years ago. Same university, same department, same hunger. She had charm. I had plans. She told me she wanted to change the world. I told her I already was. We were magnetic, dangerous, until we weren't. She liked surface. I liked substance. She climbed socially. I built quietly. I thought it was love. Turned out I was just an accessory, someone to borrow status from until she found something shinier. The first crack came in a group chat, a screenshot. She was laughing about playing secretary to me, said I was harmless, sweet, smart, but background. Then she posted it publicly. Not the full thing, just a photo of me at my desk, captioned, "The admin girls are killing it." 20,000 likes, 50,000 shares. She never tagged me, but I saw it, and I remembered. I didn't rage, didn't send a message, didn't cry. I did what I always do. I made a list. She wanted attention. Let her have it. But I'd make sure the next spotlight burned. Valebrook wasn't a startup anymore. It was the startup. Our AI framework had just been picked up by 3 governments, 5 banks, and a dozen VC firms. What no one knew, what I never broadcast, was that I didn't work at Valebrook. I owned it. Not on paper, not directly, but through a private holding company, I held 61% of the voting rights. CEO in the shadows, founder with no face. It was safer that way. Let the world underestimate you. Let them call you just admin. Then take the floor out from under them. Claire and I drifted, or rather, she floated upward, into brunch circles, designer campaigns, exclusive events. She stopped replying to my texts, then stopped inviting me altogether. Last message she sent? Sorry, corporate's not your crowd, you'd be bored. That's when I smiled, because she had no idea the corporate crowd she was so desperate to impress was mine. I didn't chase her, didn't warn her, but I made sure her name came up on every influencer background check I funded. Made sure every campaign she auditioned for flagged her as engagement risk. And when she started dating Damien, heir to a shipping empire, real money, I waited, because I knew one thing about Damien. He was obsessed with legacy and terrified of scandal. She invited me to their engagement dinner. Bold or foolish. I wore black, hair tied back, minimal jewelry. I didn't speak much, just smiled, watched. She introduced me to the table like I was the help. Claire's friend from college, her mother offered. Still in admin, Claire added. Brilliant, but prefers quiet life. And that's when Damien turned to me. And what do you actually do? I didn't hesitate. One word, I said. Valebrook. He blinked. His father stiffened. Claire's parents exchanged looks like someone had fired a gun into the carpet. Wait, Damien said. You're Valebrook? I nodded. I built it. Quietly. He looked like he'd swallowed glass. And Claire? She looked at me like she didn't recognize me. Like the mask she thought I wore had been ripped away and there was a crown underneath. 10 minutes later, Damien excused himself. Then his parents. Claire followed, frantic, calling after him. I stayed seated, calm, finished my wine. I already knew what came next. 3 days later, Damien broke it off, sent her an NDA and a confidentiality agreement. Valebrook had its name trademarked in over 100 jurisdictions. I made sure she'd never use it to boost hers. Every door she thought she'd unlocked, now sealed, permanently. She tried to reach out, Tried to apologize. Said she never meant it like that. I didn't reply. Some betrayals don't deserve closure, only consequence. Now, I'm still quiet. Still just admin to anyone not paying attention. But the ones who do pay attention, they ask before they laugh. Because they've learned something Claire never did. Power doesn't need applause. It only needs patience.